Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on High Ground, starring Jon Voight. It's about a sheriff who has a important witness. Not Jon Voight; he's the old sheriff, but he has some kind of witness in his jail, and a bunch of evil dudes are coming to save him. Smash a like and subscribe. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Check out my books. The links are in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys. Books 1 through 16 available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. And don't forget, book 17 dropping next week. All right. So, High Ground is very much a movie that appears to be like an old Western-style movie. Screenplay by John Thetis, story by Bill Sondheim, and directed by James Bamford. And what I mean by Old West kind of thing, see, they're out in the middle of nowhere, and it's a small town, and it's a small town sheriff, so the bad guys are just coming into town. They're going to kill everybody to get at this guy. They're going to kill everybody, and so the sheriff and his dad, played by Jon Voight, who was the old sheriff, has to save everybody, like the entire town, while keeping the witness safe. Who's also a bad guy too. I not sure why he's a bad guy. This is your protagonist, the current sheriff, and this is your evil dude who's going to kill everybody. So this is kind of like an old Wild West tale, because in the Wild West it would be like these would be the gunslingers coming to town. In a Wild West town, it would just be the sheriff and maybe a deputy. Here they kill the deputy, I think, or at least torture him, and maybe they kill him later. So yeah, this looks good. I mean, it looks very derivative, so much so that I feel like I've seen this movie before, like literally this movie. But Jon Voight's been in so many damn movies playing this kind of role now. I don't think I've looked at it, but I may have. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I checked. I wouldn't be surprised if it's in my, like, 3 trailer, mashups somewhere. If they shot this, say, like 2 years ago, and now they're only releasing it now. But it's got some cool shots. Like, this is a cool shot. It reminds me of movies I would see in the 90s and 2000s, where it's just straight up gangsters rolling into town, and the sheriff has to stand up to them, and they're just killing everybody. They just have, they just have a thing to do. They're going to get their witness no matter what, and anybody who gets in their way, they just kill them. So here they are coming in. That's a weird effect, isn't it? The flames coming out of their guns. That seems off. That seems off, and it seems like CGI they added later, but who knows. So here they are. He's taken the old waitress hostage, or the old lady hostage who runs the diner. And Jon Voight's like, I'll help you. No, Dad, you can't. You're too old. I could still shoot a gun. So first act, you've got the town and the sheriff, and everything's fine. And then the sheriff ends up arresting some random dude. I'm not sure why. That could be anything. He could have gotten too drunk, or they could have caught him trying to break into a place or whatever. And when he's in the jail, he's like, you gotta let me go. There's some guys coming to kill me. And they're like, well, we're not going to do that. So then the deputy runs into the bad guys out somewhere on the outskirts of town, and they torture him and kill him to get information about how many guys they have to kill in town with guns. Next thing you know, they roll into town in the second act, and they attack the diner. They kill a guy at a gas station. Then they Then they go into a diner and they kill it. They try to kill everybody there, take them hostage. They're looking for the sheriff. The sheriff takes everybody to his ranch, including the witness, and then he waits and the guys come and they have a shoot 'em up. That's going to be the climax. There might be like another shoot 'em up, like in the middle somewhere where he saves his dad and some of the people in the diner, something like that. But in the end, they trap him at the ranch. You know, they're calling for backup, and for whatever reason, they somehow cut off all the communications. I don't know how. I don't think this takes place in the past. In the past, maybe. The cars are kind of old. They are kind of old cars. I don't know. No, he's got a smartphone. So there's no way they can cut off communication. So, not quite sure why they don't call in the FBI, or maybe they knocked down a phone tower or something. So it's called High Ground because that's where they go. They go to the high ground to fight the bad guys. Here is the wimpy deputy, and I think she probably gets killed. Here they are. Here are the bad guys looking cool. We're coming to kill you. That's the gas station guy. So yeah, 100% I would see this movie. Looks solid enough. Looks exciting. I like the shots in it a lot. I think it's well shot. You've got a great sort of. They got this shot here, like they shoot through a target and then they shoot the characters through the hole in the target. So they're using a lot of space and foreground, and so there's a lot of depth to this. I like the way it's shot a lot. So yeah, I would see this, even though the plot itself feels very derivative. It could be some twists and turns that I'm not seeing here just in the trailer, but it's a Paramount movie, so I guess it's on Paramount. I think it might be in theaters, though. Here's the write-up. When a mysterious prisoner lands in his jail, the border town sheriff, so it's probably cartel guys, faces the wrath of a brutal cartel, there we go, in this action-packed thriller starring Charlie Weber, I guess he's the sheriff, Catherine McNamara, and Academy Award winner Jon Voight. All right. Yeah, I don't recognize any of the other actors other than Voight. Buy on digital March 18th. March 18th. So this isn't going to theaters. That's just a shame. I like the look of it a lot. I think it would look nice in a theater on a big screen. It's very cinematic. High Ground. So look for that March 18th. I think I will. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. Check us out on the green site, the orange site, and the black site for more videos. And check me out on Sunday at Nerdfest. And that'll be at the Holiday Inn Express off of 295 in Swedesboro, New Jersey, 10 to 4. Hope to see you there. We'll see you in the next one.